Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. My name is Danny, and on this channel we talk about bettering ourselves from the inside out. So if bettering yourself is something you're into, then hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video with me. Not too long ago, I recorded and uploaded a video talking about the Great Lock-In and little shifts that you can make before your New Year's resolution. Because this is the time for the Great Lock-In, it's really nice to get your goals and your desires and your dreams laid out. So that way you're breezing into 2026 being that bitch, being exactly who you want to be on this trajectory towards greatness. So today I wanted to talk about locking in for that last little stretch of the year before we reach 2026. But we're going to do this with ease and no pressure and trying to steer clear of burnout. And we're talking about micro habits. Micro habits are tiny shifts that rewire your brain. They elevate your identity and they make you become the woman you want to be for 2026. Section 1, the science of micro habits. Neuroscience shows us that the brain is remodeled through repetition, emotional intensity, and environment. Micro habits are going to work because they're small enough to be consistent. And consistency is what's going to tell our brain, this is who we are, this is what we do. One of my favorites, Dr. Andrew Huberman, teaches that the brain loves winnable goals because they are going to create dopamine in manageable doses. Dopamine isn't necessarily the reward chemical, it's the motivation chemical. So small wins build momentum, and momentum is going to build your identity. Section 2, the identity shift. Another one of my favorites, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he teaches us that your personality creates your personal reality. Who you think you are determines the choices you make and the life that you allow. So, micro habits are going to work because they nudge your brain into alignment with your future identity. So, every day, every time you implement these micro habits, you're proving to yourself, I am her, I am becoming her, or him, or whatever. And once your subconscious accepts this identity, the external results are gonna follow. Section 3, environment as a silent manifestation tool. This is one of my favorite parts. From psychology to neurobiology, the research is clear. Your environment programs you. And this is what we spoke about in one of our last couple of videos, is how much your environment makes such an impact on your life. Your environment controls your habits, your mood, your self-worth, your subconscious cues, and even your nervous system baseline. If your environment reflects chaos, your nervous system is going to mirror that. But if your environment reflects clarity and beauty and intention, so does your thinking. And this is why we've spoken about making our environment look like it's where our highest self is living, because we're embodying it. We're becoming her. So in order to become her, this is something big. If you wanted to sit down and reflect on this and journal on it, meditate on it, all the things, write out a list. What does she do in the morning? How does her room look? How does her car look? What does she wear? What does she eat? What are her habits? Does she wake up in the morning and light a candle or sage her room or use an incense? Then do a gratitude practice? Does she do morning yoga? Does she put on a really cute fit? Is her room full of beautiful fresh flowers and plants? These are things to really become aware of. We want our environment to feel like our highest self. We want to feel amazing in our environment because it's where we are most of our time. Make sure it's clean, it's organized, it feels good, it smells good. These are very, very important because everything that's going on internal is going to be a reflection of what is happening on the external. Section 4, micro habits to lock in for 2026. Habit 1, a 60-second morning reset. Each morning, step outside or near a window to get natural light into your eyes. Combine this with 3 deep, intentional breaths. This activates the reticular activating system, which, if you've watched my previous video, this is the filter in your brain that's going to decide what you notice. So a little practice that you can do is to say, today I am locking in to abundance, or fill in the blank with whatever it is that you want to lock into. Show me evidence of abundance. You really hone into this, and your brain is going to start filtering your life to match that intention. Habit 2. One identity action per day. And this is going to be something like asking yourself, what would the 2026 version of me do in the next 5 minutes? And then do that. This has to be one thing, because it's not the big actions that are going to rewire our brain. It's the repeated evidence. It's that consistency. Some examples of this could be drinking water instead of scrolling, stretching for 2 minutes, posting the video that you've been wanting to post, choosing a healthy lunch over something that's super easy and not as nutritious, and maybe cleaning out your makeup drawer or organizing one area of your home. Habit 3. The microenvironment upgrade. Upgrade one tiny thing in your environment daily. Could be your purse. You could switch it out for a purse that maybe you have in your closet, or maybe go to the thrift shop and get yourself a new purse, or treat yourself and get you one off anywhere you'd like. Your skincare shelf, you can go through there and get rid of things, maybe gift things that you know you're not going to use, or throw out old products. The space next to your bed. This is a very, very sacred space because it's right where you sleep every single night. So making sure it's clean and it feels good and it has things right next to you that you really value and want there. Or even your desktop background. This one is something that I like to play around with quite a bit. You can go in Canva and make yourself a whole just collage of all the beautiful things that you want to create in 2026. You can make them monthly if you want to. You can make it for the whole year. You can make it weekly. If you really wanted to, you could change it daily. It's totally up to you, but getting that background is something fun to play with, especially if you use your computer or even your cell phone every day, which most of us do. So taking a little note into this and why it works. Your environment is always telling your brain who you are. So by doing this, you're aligning your visuals with the woman that you are becoming. Habit 4, the Hot Girl 5. So this is going to be your daily sparkle, pizzazz, sexy, hot bitch energy ritual. And these are 5 small actions that help raise your self-worth and your nervous system safety. So these could be things like going to get a really luxury chapstick. It's so small, but it really does make that difference because it's hydrating. Maybe it smells good. Maybe it's got some vitamins in it. Another thing is drinking clean water, which you should always be drinking clean water. Let's be real here. No one should really be drinking the tap water. Making sure that your water is spring water or it's purified water or something like that. So when you are drinking it, you're not ingesting a bunch of harmful chemicals. Stretching. Doing this right in the morning or right before bed, it really just sets the tone for your body, knowing that you really care about it. Gratitude. Having a gratitude practice is something like no other. And I did just listen to Andrew Huberman's podcast about gratitude. And one of the things that he says, I will link the podcast in the description box below, but one of the things that he speaks about is how instead of just writing, I'm grateful for this, 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 and this, a really good way to make your gratitude practice take it to the next level is to feed into that feeling of the last time that somebody did something really amazing for you, or that you did something really amazing for someone else. Science shows that in your gratitude practice is going to make it enhance your gratitude so much more. Mirror affirmations, mirror work, mirror affirmations, looking in the mirror and telling yourself wonderful, amazing things is something that most people don't experience, but when you do, it's one of those things you don't want to go back on. It feels amazing. You're able to look into your eyes and really set the tone for your day. A voice note of love for yourself. And this is really cute to do if you are sitting around somewhere. You pop out your voice notes app on your phone and you just start speaking love into it. Sending that message and showing yourself love. Taking a minute dance break. This one is so much fun to do, especially if you're making dinner or you're putting your makeup on or you're cleaning your home. It's really nice to put on music if you want to take a break from listening to podcasts or audiobooks. It's nice to put that music on and just really feel your hips moving and feel the music going through you. It's one of those things that really does make you feel hot and makes you feel amazing, and it makes you appreciate yourself. And another example could be wearing something that makes you feel magnetic. And this could be different for different days, different seasons, different days, whatever the situation is. If a dress makes you feel magnetic, then wear a dress. If a silky pajama set makes you feel magnetic, then wear that. If a cute sweats and sweatshirt matching set makes you feel magnetic, then do that. But the point is, wear something that makes you feel magnetic, because as soon as you put that on the outside, you're going to start to internalize it and it's going to feel incredible. Habit 5, the 3-minute night rewrite. Right before bed, your brain enters theta state. And this is where the subconscious is the most open. And this is the perfect moment to plant new identity seeds. So close your eyes and imagine that version of yourself in 2026. How she walks, how she talks, what she chooses, what she spends, who she loves, how she's loved. And try to feel into this emotionally and not logically. This is going to create neural pathways that form faster than anything you can do during the day. Habit 6, 1 no and 1 yes per day. And this really feels like psychological gold. Saying no to one thing that drains you, saying yes to one thing that elevates you. This combination is going to create such a powerful identity shift. You're going to stop abandoning yourself and start expanding yourself. Section 5, the spiritual layer. So this is where it all comes together. Whether you believe in manifestation or not, this is what's true. Your subconscious mind does not care about your goals, it cares about your patterns. Micro habits break old patterns and make space for new ones. When your nervous system feels safe, when your identity feels aligned, when your environment reflects your next level, your desires stop feeling like fantasies and they start to feel more like instructions. So, we are at the last days of 2025, but it's not about hustling your way into 2026. It's all about aligning your brain, your habits, your environment, and your energy with the woman who's already waiting for you. Small daily actions, big external shifts. That's how you lock in. So I have created a full lock-in micro habit PDF that I will link in the description box below. And let's lock in together. Let's make 2025 really just smooth and easy. And when we glide into 2026, we are already feeling so amazing and so ready for all of our dreams and desires to come true. Thank you so much for watching my video. And I'm really excited for 2026 and all of us showing up as our best selves, and really lock into this and really think about it that 2025 is not over yet, but 2026 is so full of all kinds of magical opportunities and experiences, and everything that we want, we can have it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to shed a little bit of light on how to glide into 2026 being that woman and getting all of your dreams and desires to come true, because you can. Don't forget to get your copy of my book. It's called Full of Yourself, a guide to becoming your most audacious self. And I will link my Instagram right here on the screen. DM me there if you have any questions or you just want to say hi. I would love to have a conversation with you. And until next time, love yourself boldly and live audaciously. Bye.